back to An Atheist Reads the Quran. I actually have a story to tell after reading this surah. First of all, look at the view out of my window. It snowed yesterday and it's gorgeous. This is Surah 109, Al-Kafirun. And it says, "Say, O Prophet, O you disbelievers, I do not worship what you worship, nor do you worship what I worship. I will never worship what you worship, nor will you ever worship what I worship. You have your way, and I have my way." I did read the context of this surah, but I don't want to talk about that. I actually want to talk about what this surah made me think about. I left Christianity about 6 years ago, and about 4 years ago, right after we had a family dinner, a family member pulled me into a room to have a conversation with me. That family member proceeded to lecture me for over an hour about why I was wrong about Christianity, and how I was threatening my own salvation, and I was going to go to hell if I didn't repent. We had quite the back and forth for almost 2 hours, and at the end of it, I said, I don't believe what you do anymore, and you don't believe what I believe, and we should leave this room accepting that we will never believe what the other person does. Now what are we going to do in this relationship? How are we going to have a good, healthy relationship knowing that we will be different in this way, probably for the rest of our lives? That was the last time that we ever talked religion, and it's been 4 years. I see this individual often, and there's a slight barrier, slight elephant in the room, if you will, but things have improved over time. The context in which this surah was written was very different from the context of my conversation with my family member, but you can see how similar the messages were. And for that, I'm grateful for this surah. It was interesting to read and think about that experience that I've had dealing with those that don't agree with me as far as religion is concerned. Follow along to the next one. Let's see what traumatic event the next surah reminds me of.